Hello everyone, in this video we are going to solve another LeetCode problem with my own approach. So let's get started. The turn is for merge two sorted lists. Let's see what's the question. You are given the heads of two sorted linked lists, list 1 and list 2. Merge the two lists into one sorted list. The list should be made by splicing together the nodes of the first two lists. Return the head of the merged linked list. Okay, so let's see. I will copy this. No. Yes. Copy this and here. So we have a definition of list node, which okay, and here maybe we don't need this. Okay, we have a list node here. We have a class which is the class of node. It has a val attribute or property and also next, which will be the next node, and also a constructor. Okay, so inside the constructor we will get value and also next variables, and we'll put it on the properties. Okay, here we have the solution which has a method called merge two lists. Okay, how can solve it? Doesn't seem very hard or difficult. I think we should go walk through each list and compare one by one until the end. So let's start. The first thing we need to counter or index to count where are we in each list. For example, I can say index 1, which is 0, and also index 2 also is 0 for list 2. Okay, we will define the condition that loop will be finished when index 1 is bigger than count of no, it's not an array, so we cannot do this. We can do something like this, I think. While list 1 next equals null or list 2 next is not null or list 1 is not null. Okay, so in this situation we will have a list merged list would be new list node, okay, which is nothing. Okay, list 1 val equals list 1 val. Okay, and also we have list 2 val equals list 2 val. Okay, then we can say check and compare if list 1 val is if list 1 val is smaller than list 2 val, then you should add this to next would be new list node is value list 1 val and null. Okay, so in this situation the first value is 0, so we don't want this. We can do it will become very messy, but let's check. if merged list equals null, then we can say that merged list would be new list node with list one val. I think we will refactor this, but for now let's continue and then we will refactor it. Okay, so next will be not, but if it's not, we say that so we check it here. Why it doesn't understand this? I check this, so it will not happen if it's next would be this. Okay, let's continue and continue. Also here we need to list one next equals list one next list one val is list one next val, and this I think would be, what is the problem here? Yes, okay, but if list 2 is less than list 1 val, then we will say that would be list 2 okay, and list 2 and if I think we don't need to check these, but just in case, list 1 and then we should in this situation we should do different thing. List 1 and then we will add one and then list 2. Okay, and here okay, what do you think? We don't need to continue here. File closed. What is the problem here? Okay, so I think we have a problem here. we should say if list 1 or list 2 I think we need something like this. List 2 equals null, and here say if list 1 equals null. Okay, what do you think? I'm sure that this will not respond correctly to the question, but let's check. We have this merge list, and then we will return merged list. Okay, so how can we check? For example, let's check this. Imagine that we have list this new list node with one new node, list node 2, and new list node 4, and null. Okay, and also L2 will be list node 1, new list node 3, and new list node 4. Okay, and then we should have solution, a new solution, and then solution merge to list L1 and L2. Okay, and then L3 we should say what's going on. I think I did I'm sure that something is wrong. L3 next, so when we return these we are in the end. Okay, so what can we do? I don't know what I'm doing. okay, is and one. Can we var dump? We have 1, which next is 3, and next is null. So what's wrong here? Let me see. We say that list 1 next is not null, or list 2 next is not null. Okay, so we forgot to add the 2. What can we do? We say that list 1 next is not null, or list 2 next but we need the last value. We have 1 and 3 here. 1, which is not correct. List 1 next equals null. What do you think if we put all of these to an array and then sort it? What do you think? Instead of all of these, we can do something like this. I'm not going to solve this problem in an efficient way, so we can say that merge list list 1 val, and then we can say that merged list one val, because we say that it's not null, so we need the last one, list 2 and 2 and 2. Okay, now we should have merge this list. What happened here? Oh my god. List 1 next equals list 1 next. 2, now check. 1 1 1. One, 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 one. What? Let me see. We have 1 and then 2 and then 4. Okay, so 4 3 1. Okay, these are okay. So next merge list 1 val. Then oh my god, 1 2 4 1 3 4. Okay, then we can say array sort or sort. What happened? Return merge list. I'm sure that they expect us that we don't do it with an array. Let's see. Now we need to make linked list from array. There's list and function make linked list from array. Okay, so here we have linked list equals new list node array Why? Where dump 1 1 2 3 4 4. Okay, so what's the problem here? One, 4. What is the problem? We always change this. Okay, so this is the problem. Um, Maybe we can do something like this. Linked list is nothing, okay? And then four is count of array, okay? And then if linked list equals null, you know, the problem is that I should send the last one, okay? Last linked, last node, okay? If last node equals, then last node would be list node array I. Else new list node let's let me see, what am I doing? Um, we have two linked list. Okay, it has a value and the next. And here we have another one. Okay, but we should make a node put the value inside it. The next is the value inside it. Okay, I think here, okay, I should say that next is list node array I, and then we should say that linked list equals linked list next. What? For each array as item, so we have item. Okay, I think this is not the solution. Let me start it again. List one next is not null, or list two next is not null. Okay, then list one val equals list one val, and list two val equals list two val. Okay, echo list one val, and list 2 val. Okay, list 1 val, no, list 1 val will be equal to list 1 next val, and list 2 and list 1 equal list 1, I think this list 2 equals list 2. But we should check if list 1 next list 1 okay 1, I think we should 1 1 2 3, okay. And we don't have okay, we can say if list 1 okay, why do I can say something like this, okay. And now we can say that if list 1 and list 2, then we can compare values of okay this okay, there is 3 situations. The first one is if list 1 value is less than list 2 value, or list 2 is less than list 1, or list 2 is equal this, okay. So continue. Add to merge list. Okay. Okay, if list 1 value is less than list 2 value, then we should make a node and value, for example 1, and then we should say next is new node and is 2. But or we can say that merged list is null. Okay, so here we have merged list. If merged list equals null, then merged list equals new list node with value of list 1 value. Okay, and then we need to continue. Okay, if not, merged list next equals new list node list 1 val, and then merged list equals merged list next. What do you think? When we are copying something like this, it means that we can do it better. But I don't have enough energy to do that. So accept this from me if it works. Okay, 1, then 1, and also 2, and here I'm sure that there is something wrong here. But let's see. Four and then null. It's because we will return the last one. So it seems that it works, but we need the first one. Um, this will be last node. Okay. First node equals null, and I think there is a better way, but first node equals last node. I think we should do something like this. Just what do you think about this? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Seems that it works. Let's see. So I think we don't need this part, and also I'm sure that we can refactor this, but let's check. Last node says cannot declare class list node because yes. Wrong answer. List 1, list 2, output not expected. This, why this is the answer. List 2 is okay, then new, oh my god, then list 2 first, last name, then list 2, okay. Also here list 1, so here let's check one more time. What? List 2 is not null, then last node is null, then last node list 2. Where is list 2? Oh my god, we have it here. So we cannot use it here. Instead of this, we can say, I think we don't need this at all. Okay. What do you think? Okay. I think we can solve this problem in another way, but it seems that it's not that bad. I'm sorry because I had tried too many times, but at the end we got the good results. Okay, so this was for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next video.